Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. So let's get into the nail tutorial. So in today's video I am going to be doing the lazy girl method. So I already prepped my nails off camera and applied my peel off base coat, and I almost forgot to apply my sunscreen to my hand. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm applying my sunscreen to my hand, and this is important if your hand is going to be in the lamp often. So yeah, I'm doing that, and I make sure not to apply the sunscreen to the tips of my nails because I already have on my peel off base coat, so I didn't want anything to ruin that. So I made sure to not to apply the sunscreen to the tips of my nails, and when I'm finished I'm going to apply the gel base coat to my nails. So I applied the gel base coat and cured for 30 seconds. Now the polygel I'm using today is called Sweet Life, and this is from the long hair pretty nails brand, which is called Patty Gels. So I'm using that polygel today, and this polygel is so pretty. It's a glitter polygel and I really like it. Now I'm just going to be applying my nail tip onto the nail stand, and the lazy girl method can sometimes be frustrating because the nail tip sometimes doesn't stick to the contact, and that's really frustrating. So I did have to replace the contact because it just wasn't sticking well enough and the nail tip kept coming off, and I didn't really want to deal with that. So I'm just going to change the contact, and that actually worked. I was really hoping for the best right here, but I can tell you it worked. So I think you probably need to change your contact every 2 to 3 nail sets, because I usually leave my contact on until it does this to me. And don't get me wrong, sometimes even when I change it, it still happens, but more than not, it really does work. So yeah, anyway, on the pinky nail I just placed a bead of the patty gel in the nail tip and then evenly distributed it at the tip, and then when I'm ready I used the side of the polygel brush, not the whole polygel brush, just the side, and then I just fan it out to create an ombre nail, a glitter ombre nail. And I really wasn't sure if the glitter ombre was effective just yet, because I couldn't really tell because there is no color in the background to really show it out to see if it was really effective, but it looked good from what I could see. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm using this purple polygel from Makartt. This is the lightest purple in their polygel kit, so I'm just going to place that on the nail bed area and evenly distribute that to the nail bed area and up the nail, and just fan it out when I reach the top. You don't need to reach the tippy top, but you just need to reach a certain position on the nail. It really doesn't matter because it looks good regardless. So yes, when I'm finished with applying the purple polygel, I'm just going to place that on my pinky nail and just apply some pressure so that the nail fits neatly on the nail and remove any of the polygel that seeped out. However, this polygel is really too light, I think, because my nail was showing underneath it, and when I applied pressure to the polygel it kind of separated in the nail, and the nail was looking like my nail was translucent. It was very translucent, so you could see my nail under the polygel. So I removed it, and I had a bright idea of using gel polish. I was going to use Madame Glam, but I decided to use my Makartt gel polish. It is called Lavender, I think. And yeah, I just had to shake it up because it was separating a bit and looking really streaky in the bottle. And then I applied one layer of the purple gel polish to the nail. My idea is if I applied the gel polish to my nail the same color as the polygel and then I reapply the nail tip, then it probably wouldn't show. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So I then cure the gel polish for 30 seconds, and then I applied another layer off camera and cured for 30 seconds. Next, I'm going back in with my purple polygel on the nail tip inside of the nail tip, and then I pat that in place. And then I placed it on my nail and applied pressure. And yeah, I'm trying to clean up the excess around the cuticle area and all of those things. And to me, it really wasn't looking good. I was trying my best to like it, even love it, but I don't know. It wasn't looking good. I was trying to convince myself, but no. So I decided to remove the purple polygel. Now I'm going to be using a darker shade of the purple inside of the nail tip, and I was really hoping for the best with this polygel because this is the first nail I'm doing and I'm getting all distress. Like damn, this is a lot for just one nail. So I also removed the gel polish from my pinky nail, by the way. So yes, I'm just applying the polygel to the pinky nail and just evenly distributing that. And also, it's always a good idea to start on your pinky nail or even your thumbnail, and it's always a good idea to do all of your experimenting on your pinky nail and your thumbnail, because usually when someone asks to look at your nails, most times they don't really look at the pinky nail or the thumbnail. Most times it's just the index, middle and the ring nail they look at. So you can get away with doing some nonsense on your pinky nail and your thumbnail sometimes because people's eyes are only focused more on the index, middle and the ring nail. That's what I've noticed. So anytime I'm doing an experiment or want to start a new nail set and I don't know how to do it, I always start on the pinky nail or the thumbnail. So yeah, sometimes if you're experimenting, just do that, just to see if it works for you as well. So yes, when I applied the nail tip to my nail and I applied pressure, the nail looked really good. It was still opaque, and that is because the darker the color, the easier it is to use when you're doing the lazy girl method. The lazy girl method always has a disadvantage because of the fact that you're applying your product inside of the nail tip. So if it's a lighter polygel, then the chances of that losing its opacity when it's spread out is very high. However, if the polygel is already opaque, then when it's spread out, the chances of it losing its opacity is a little lower, so you can get away with spreading the polygel inside of the nail tip when the color is darker and has a more opaque color. But when the color is lighter, it's very difficult, and most times it doesn't work. So when you apply it to your nail and it disperses inside of your nail, it shows your nail underneath it, your natural nail. So yeah. So anyway, moving on to the other nail, I am applying some snowflakes to this nail, as you all can see. So I got these snowflakes from Amazon. Also, this nail set is loosely inspired by Nails by Key, because in her last video, she was talking about content creators and nail influencers and how she notices that a lot of nail influencers usually start their nail designs a month prior to the actual date. So she was talking about Halloween nail sets. She was seeing them being posted in September when Halloween is in October. And she basically said, when you're on time, you're late, but when you're early, you are on time. Because you'll also need nail inspiration and all these things like that, and it's our job to create nail ideas for y'all to do. So I really took that in, and I decided to do some winter and Christmas nail sets a little earlier than I really wanted to. So this is one of them, and I will be doing others, but I'm also still going to be doing my fall nail sets. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to incorporate some fall nail sets as well, but from the end of November, it's no more fall for me, guys. It's going to be Christmas and winter nail sets, but all now I'm still going to be doing a little more fall nail sets as well. I didn't get a chance to explain anything that I'm doing on the ring nail, so right here I'm just distributing the patty gel on the nail. So I'll just let this part play out and I'll be back shortly to explain everything that I'm doing on the middle nail. So on the middle nail, I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did on the ring nail, but the snowflakes are going to be positioned differently. So I'm just watching my ring nail in order to see how they are positioned on the ring nail so that I could do the opposite on the middle nail. So I applied a bead of the gel base coat inside of the nail tip, and then I pick up one of the purple snowflakes and apply it to the nail, and then I pressed down using my dotting tool, and then I cured with my mini flashlight for 5 to 10 seconds, and I did that for the other two snowflakes on the nail. And then when I am finished with that, I apply the gel base coat to seal in the snowflakes and cure for 30 seconds. Next, I'm using this glitter polygel, which is called Sweet Life from Patty Gel, and I just apply it inside of the nail tip as well and evenly distributed that. Now, when I'm finished, I apply the nail tip to my middle nail and applied pressure so that it fits neatly on my nail, and then I cleaned the cuticle area and the underside of the nail and cure for 30 seconds. So guys, I know Mondays I usually do the polygel overlays. However, for this week and maybe for next week, I will only be doing the lazy girl method because I am a bit busy, so I cannot do the polygel overlay right now because that takes a lot of time, especially filing of the nails. So that's why I opted for the lazy girl method to show you all this great nail design. I really like how this nail set looks, so comment down below what you all think about this nail set. So yeah, I am only going to be doing lazy girl method nail sets for this week and probably for next week as well, please the Lord. So yeah, I hope you all understand. I hope you all like it as well. So yeah, moving on to the index nail, I applied a bead of the glitter polygel to the tip area and evenly distributed that. Then when I'm ready, I just fanned out the polygel to create the ombre nail, the glitter ombre nail. And yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Next, I'm going to be applying the purple polygel to the nail bed area. So I'm just going to distribute that as well to the nail. Next, I'm going to apply the nail tip to my index nail. Then I applied pressure. Next, I cleaned around the cuticle area and also the underside of the nail as well. And when I'm satisfied, I cured for 30 seconds. Now this is how the nails are looking, and I think they look really good. Now on the thumbnail, this nail tip is really big for me, by the way, as you all can see. I hope you all can see that it's really big, but I decided to use it because your nail tip for the lazy girl method needs to be a little bigger than your nail, and the rest of nail tips for my thumb, they were small, or like exactly it fit my thumbnail right, just right. So that's usually for the a press dupe method, but I needed a thumbnail that was a bit bigger, and this is the only one that was close enough. The others were too big. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing the same thing I did on the ring and middle nail. And also I forgot to mention the fact that I did clean the inside of most of the nail tips before I applied any product. I hope you all saw that. I didn't mention it, but I did show myself using my polygel brush to clean the inside of the nail tip before applying any product. So yeah, I hope you all saw that. So right now I'm just applying the polygel inside of the nail tip and evenly distributing that, making sure that it's not too thick inside of the nail tip. So this is how it looks, and I think it looks really nice. Next, I placed the nail tip onto my nail. However, the nail tip didn't fit 100% good on this nail. It fit well on one side of the nail, and on the other side of the nail it wasn't fitting correctly at all, which is very weird since this nail tip was too big initially for my nail. On the left area of my thumbnail, the nail tip fit perfectly on that area. However, on the right area, the nail was stuck out at the cuticle area, so it wasn't conforming to my nail on this side, but on the left side it was conforming to my nail. So on the right side you could see a space where you could see my nail, and that was so weird. If it was doing the right thing on the left side, why it's not doing the right thing on the right side? So it was sticking out a bit. So I just placed some polygel to cover up that area of my nail that was showing. So y'all will see soon where I show a close-up of how it looks. I don't think y'all can actually see it well enough because it's glitter, and you know how glitter is on camera. It's not, you can't see it that good on camera, but you know, I hope my explanation could really do something. So the reason, and I cured for 30 seconds, by the way. So the reason why I applied the polygel inside that area is so that when I file, I will file off some of the nail tip. However, you wouldn't be able to know this. I wouldn't even be able to know that I filed it off, because how the nail would be smooth. The nail would be smooth eventually, you know. I don't know how to explain this, guys, but I hope you all understand from what I just said. That was a lot. Anyways, so I applied rubbing alcohol to my nails to remove the tacky layer, and then I began filing all of the nails. So I'm just going to let this part play out, and I'll be back shortly. If I have anything else to say, I will just pop in and say it. But I hope you guys enjoy my filing routine. So yeah. So this is after filing, and I went ahead and washed my hands. Now I'm just going to apply some gel top coat on my nails and cure for 30 seconds. So I wanted you all to get a closer look at this glitter polygel and the snowflakes encapsulated, and it looks so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I really like how this nail looks. I love how the ombre nail looks as well, but yeah, I love everything about this nail set. So I cured those nails for 30 seconds, and then I went in to apply the top coat to the thumbnail, and I'm just going to be showing you all a closer look at the thumbnail so that you all can see how the nail looks, and I think it looks really good. Everything seems to be, applied well. It doesn't look like the nail tip wasn't conforming to the nail on the right hand side where I was showing you all previously. It looks seamless to me, and it feels like it was, done right, because I'm feeling the nails right now and you don't feel anything. It feels smooth. It feels just like it would have felt on the left side where the nail tip was conforming to the nail. So after curing of the thumbnail, I am going to be using my Makartt rhinestone glue and applying some of that to the cuticle area of the pinky nail, and then I applied some rhinestones to that nail. However, those rhinestones were a bit too big in my opinion. Although they were small, they were kind of big. So yeah, I'm just going to use those rhinestones right there. Those were the smaller rhinestones. I used that on the pinky nail off camera, and I think those looked way better. So I'm just going to be using the same rhinestones on the index nail. And then I flash cured the rhinestones for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then I'm just going to be applying my top coat to the underside of the nails as well, and then I cured in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm just going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So this is the finished look, guys, and I think this nail set turned out really good. Let me know what you think about this nail set in the comments below. I really like how it looked, and I love the purple polygel with the purple snowflakes and the glitters. Oh my goodness, everything about this nail set was perfect in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know if y'all will recreate this nail set. And yeah, I had it to change the white sweater and put on a black sweater in order to do these nail fields, because the white was too much for the nail set. You weren't getting to see the beauty of the glitters with the white background, but with the black background you could see so much more, and I think it looks really good with both sweaters on, don't get me wrong, but the black brought out the glitters a little more in my opinion. But let me know what you think about that as well. I don't know, sometimes the background can make the nails look way better, but I think both sweater backgrounds look exceptional. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this nail set in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.